Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing. Oral B, this is a Pro 600. Removes 100% more plaque along the gum line. So this was recommended by my dentist because I am actually having problems with brushing my teeth, and a lot of it was plaque around the gum line. So as you can see, this is what Oral B say. Oops, is that in focus? So it will be interesting to see how I get on with this. Power brush with charging station. Features: daily clean. Rechargeable battery, lasts up to 7 days. I was going to get the model below this, which I can't remember what number it is, but it's the one below, and that charged for 5 days. This one is 7 days. It's compatible with Oral B brush heads for every oral care need. So you could use a floss action head, a 3D white head, a sensitive clean, or a tri-zone. No idea what the tri-zone is, but by looking at the picture it looks like the standard head of a toothbrush, not the round. So on the side, power test drive, take the Oral 30-day challenge, satisfaction guaranteed or your money back, full details inside. 2 years limited warranty versus a regular manual toothbrush. Again, the model down from this one did not have, if I go on the side, so the model down, it pulsates and, if I can pronounce this properly, oscillates, but it didn't rotate. So this is the reason why I got this one. It has 3 actions and the other one only had 2. So I thought, for the extra money, if I'm going to be using it, and I'm going to be using it on my teeth, then I might as well add a little bit more money and get that. I bought this from Tesco's, so I could have shopped around and probably picked up cheaper somewhere else. I've actually got Tesco vouchers. So feature: it has a waterproof handle, daily clean, charge level display, which I think is very handy because obviously you want to know if it needs to be plugged in and charged. Portable charging station. The base actually doesn't look massive. I'm wondering whether that would get knocked or not, but it should be okay. And it's a 2-pin plug. So you would need to get one of those plugs that converts a 2-pin to a 3-pin, and again, I don't think they've supplied that, so that's something you may have to buy separately if you haven't already got one. So yep, let's go ahead and unbox this. Again, I'm going to be doing this with one hand while I'm holding the camera. It should be pretty easy to do because it's not sellotaped or anything. If not, I will pause and try and do without, so that's what I'm going to do now. Right, so I've taken it out of the box. It was actually pretty tricky to take out, which is probably a good thing because the last thing you want is for your stuff to be rattling around and coming out of the box. So let's see what we've got here. There's the charging base in there. Looks like it's actually, is that the charging base or is that the actual brush bit? Well, here's the head. The head's up top, and it's in a packet as well. It's got a rubber kind of a washer there, so that must go around this bit here before you attach it. Okay, and that says cord, so this is probably the base. Okay, there's a pin there, and that's already starting to slide out with me. Isn't actually doing anything with that. Okay, so let's see if we can slide this out. I'm just going to push it with my hand, and I can actually do that with one hand. Here it comes. Right, a little bit more. There we go. So take that away. Right. Let's put some extra lighting on here. Sunny outside, but it seems to be dark inside. Right. Okay. It's got a bit of sellotape on here. Let's get rid of that. Don't need sellotape. Okay. Nicely packed. Very, very tightly packed. And the pins are actually there, so that will need to be pushed out or pulled out. And oh, my plug's this out. So. Fiddly, fiddly, fiddly. With one hand. There we go. That's not too bad. So let's get rid of the packaging. Okay, so we've got instructions here. So this is for Tri-Zone 600, 650, 700, 750 and the 800 model. And looking at that picture, you've got two heads sitting on the base of that. So I'm just wondering what model that is. That's probably a higher model. Because this base, it doesn't have that. You can't keep the heads stored here. So that must be a no, not an older model, a newer model. Okay, so 1 year warranty is in here. Okay, plus 1 year warranty for free, but it said 2 years on the box. So that says 2 year limited warranty. Okay, and that says plus 1 year warranty. So it must be the standard 1 year you get with the electrical and then the extra this one. That's what I'm guessing anyway, by the sounds of things. Okay, so position clean, center to clean, floss action, 3D white, Tri-Zone and cross action. And this one says cross action, perfectly angled to get deep in between teeth, which is a problem that I'm having. So yeah, the dentist has been nagging me to get one of these. I've been putting it off for a while, but I thought, do you know what, the dentist, you know, she knows what she's talking about, or he, and I'm going to give this a go actually, just to see if it actually works. Oh, I've got some bobbly foam thing here on the actual brush, so yeah, that's on and off. There's your indicator there, battery, and that shows you that you've actually plugged it in for charging. This foam stuff actually sticks on here. Okay, so let's move this out of the way. So you've got that, you've got the base, you've got a spare head, and you've got your 1 year warranty in the box, and obviously this as well, which is the main bit. Okay, so that sits on the top of there. While I've got this out, I might as well charge this up, and then we can maybe have a look tomorrow later on. Give it a go tonight. Okay, so before I bought this, I actually checked the price of the heads, because There's a lot of it's a bit like buying ink for your printer. The companies charge quite a bit for the ink. So sorry if this is wobbling. I'm just trying to do two things at once. I'm just going to start looking at this head. I think that's probably what I'll do. Have a quick look. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. I'm just taking the head out. That's why the camera was wobbling. Okay. I thought actually this was rubber, but it's actually quite solid. It's a solid piece of plastic, and it obviously goes on the end of that. Oh, I think you heard that. It literally clips on the end of that. Okay, so it's going to go in like this. I haven't read the instructions, I'm just trying this out just to see how easy it is. Okay, so hey guys, I'm back, and just a quick cap on that. Basically, the blue rubber hard plastic, I'd call it hard plastic, not rubber, just pops in there and it will actually make a click noise. The head just pushes down. You don't even have to twist it, so that's easy peasy to do. A child could do that as well. Here is the plug that we use. This we bought ages ago from Argos or Tesco's. You can pretty much buy them anywhere, and it's a travel plug. Obviously we've been to the States at some point, so there's your 2 pins. It can take a third one there as well by the looks of things. And on this side it's got the 3 pins. So unfortunately I haven't got a plug here to put in, but basically that would go into there. So there we go. Again, doing this with one hand. There we go, that's gone in. Obviously when stuff is new it takes a little bit much more to push in than it would, so if you keep using this, I mean once that's plugged in you're probably going to leave it plugged in, but we do use this plug for other stuff as well. So yeah, this is what you've got. Very, very simple, nice packaging. I like the colours on that. My actual channel has got green in it and I think it's a lovely colour. It's my favourite colour anyway. And yeah, so again, just going over through it again, you get the head, you get the plastic bit. You only get one head with this set. You get the actual main brush, if that's what you want to call that. I'd say brush anyway, the body of the brush. The base, which charges. You've got this connection here, which is a 2 pin, and you would then have to buy this separately, so you've got to consider that as well if you're buying. You have additional 1 year. You've got the manual if you want to read that. It's quite simple to per, but I'd definitely give it a quick read. And as I said before, there is no space on either side to put any brush heads, which would have been nice, but it looks like you can get that in the higher model, so probably maybe a 650, 700, 750 or 800 may do that, which is a shame. It would have been nice if they turned around and said, you know what, it doesn't matter how much it's going to cost to add that extra feature, we're going to add that on all our models, because at the end of the day, what are you going to do with that head once you're finished with it? I mean, I suppose you could leave this on here, but then you have to think about things like flies and anything hovering around, hygiene wise kind of thing. If that's a concern for anyone, if you're not too bothered, then technically I might actually look at maybe picking up a case maybe, so once this is used, actually I think you can buy a kind of like a travel case where you store this. I think I saw it in Tesco's. I'll have to double check, but for my peace of mind, so if this got knocked about or you did have the window open summertime and you had flies, you probably wouldn't really want to put that back in your mouth. So this is maybe something for Oral B to think about, is to actually have these with a cover and not to buy separately. I mean, if you're gonna sell something in a box, then why not sell everything you need so that you don't have to keep buying everything separately, because then the cost does it becomes quite costly. But then if you wanted to make lots of money, then you probably would sell everything separately so that everyone would have to buy the stuff separately. But anyway, I think that's your own preference what you want to do. Some people may just go, no, I'll just stick in the bathroom. Or you may just think to yourself, well, actually, I don't want that brush exposed to flies that carry around other bits of germs and stuff. And yes, it would have been nice if it had the two brush head holders here, so if I fancied using one type of head, I could have had it sitting there or another type there. But okay, right, so that's what you've got, and I haven't used this. This is the first time I'm unboxing this, and I will be using this and updating you guys on how I'm getting on with it, if there's any annoying things about it or if there isn't. So far it looks pretty easy to use, and I will also be updating you guys on my teeth to let you know what the dentist has said, if she's noticed any difference in the cleaning, and I think that's very, very important, especially that Oral B are saying that they give you a 30-day challenge, and I think that's really good. So they're obviously very, very confident that their product is actually going to remove lots and lots of plaque between, what do they say, yeah, along the gum line and between the teeth, mainly along the gum line. But yes, okay then, I think that's enough, and yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I seriously need some subscribers on my channel. If you thought this review was helpful, if there was anything missing, please write a comment, let me know. I am a newbie, so hopefully this isn't too bad. And share if you think this would be really good for somebody else to look at, and they can have a look at and check it out. Thank you very much. Bye.